Don't you dare feel guilty for putting yourself first. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Natalie, and today's topic is all about why self-care is extremely crucial for us, especially moms. I know sometimes we feel guilty for taking time for ourselves, but I'm here to shake it up a little bit and let you know why self-care is crucial and essential for us. So go ahead and make yourself comfy because we're going to dive into this together. First of all, mental health. I take my mental health so serious. I feel like I've gotten myself to a point where I will cut anybody off if it ruins my mental peace. I work so hard to get myself at this level. We already juggle so much every day, especially working moms. We work, we gotta take care of the kids, we gotta go pick up the kids. Most of the time the kids only want to be with mom. Of course, give the kids time with their dads so that way you can get some sort of break, but it's always for a short period of time. That he or she is playing with their dad, and within 30 minutes to an hour the kids wanting to know where the heck mom is. But all of that truly wear us down. I don't know about you guys, but it could truly wear me down. So what I started doing was setting aside at least 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes to the side for yourself. And one of my favorite things to do is drinking a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, depending on what you guys like. And if I can't do that in the morning, taking that time to myself at night when I put my baby to sleep, when my husband's going to sleep, or if my husband's coming home late and I got between 15 minutes to an hour to myself, I always make sure that it's all about me. I'm actually putting that time for myself, whether it's journaling, whether it's just reflecting on the day, cleaning, washing dishes, whatever the case is. Doing those things, I've noticed a huge difference. I'm a little bit more happier. I'm able to tackle some of the things I needed to do. And I know sometimes you guys are like, well, I don't feel like cleaning. Well, play Candy Crush. Do something that truly makes you happy, and it makes a world of difference. Another thing that I like to do, of course, if I have to edit. I know sometimes editing could be considered a job. Oh my God, I gotta freaking edit this long video. But as you learn more and more about editing, you start to kind of enjoy it. Okay, I can finally do this really quick without no interruptions. So those are a little bit of things that you could do as far as self-care, just to kind of help with your mental peace. Do things that you love to do when you get that break. That's crucial. Now let's talk about physical health. As you're taking care of your mental health, you need to be taking care of your physical health. Now for me, I haven't had a chance to work out. I used to love working out. I used to love being able to manipulate my body. I went from looking like this to looking like this before pregnancy. So those things is what really made me feel good about myself. In general, we're supposed to be taking care of our physical health, especially as we get older, as you enter your 30s, you can't move like you used to back in your 20s, girl. So you have to consistently make sure that you're taking care of your physical well-being in order for you to play with your kids, in order for you to chase after them whenever, do these things. So you're not, when you get older, you don't have joint issues, you don't have muscle, you need to be doing this regardless. So I started squeezing in, whether it's 20 minutes, whether it's 30 minutes, however much time you can dedicate to working out, whether it's during your nap time, whether it's in the morning, if that's how you want to spend time with your mental health, working out in the morning, working out in the evening, working out when everybody is asleep. Just make sure you try to squeeze in 20 minutes of that time for you to work on your physical health. When I do that, especially in the evening, whenever I'm able to squeeze in 20 to 30 minutes of workout, my mood change, and that is probably the best sleep I'm able to get because it just feels good. When I was working out before pregnancy, before I had my daughter, I used to work out to feel good about myself in order to get this dream body. But now I work out to feel good in my own skin. Dang, I just got 20 minutes in, I just got 30 minutes in, whether it's walking, running, whatever the case is. You just feel good in your own skin. You were able to accomplish something that you kept putting to the side. It don't necessarily have to be strength training or whatever. It don't necessarily have to be Pilates, yoga, whatever the case is. Whatever the girls are doing, you don't have to do the same. Just dedicate at least 20 to 30 minutes, whether it's fast-paced walking, running, whatever the case is. I know we're all tired, but I promise you it'll do you more good than if you were to put it to the side because you're too tired. Just dedicate 20 minutes, find your favorite YouTuber, find your favorite podcast, find your favorite audiobook, listen to some good music, and just walk. And the time goes by so fast because sometimes we'll sit on the couch just to get a breather. An hour goes by and you just been scrolling, and you could have used some 20 minutes of that time to scroll and walk. Let's work on our physical health and not put it to the side this year. Also, I always look at it like this too. Kids are sponges. They absorb everything we do. So when your kids start to see you putting time in for yourself, whether it's your mental health, they see you journaling, they see you reading your Bible, they see you listening to music, cleaning. They absorb that energy, especially if they see you working out, exercising, staying active. You're also teaching them the value of your health and your happiness. Because let's say you're walking with them, whatever, like that. You go from this mood, and then once you come back, it's like, oh, I feel better. And it's like, oh, okay, exercising changes your mood. Or like when mommy goes to walk, or when mommy goes to the gym, or when mommy goes and work out in her garage, her mood changes. She's happier. They will absorb that. You are their mentor. You are who they look up to. So why not take care of yourself? In order for them to see that and want to do the same as they get older, they may want to come with you on the walks. They may want to go with you on the runs. And then that becomes a regimen. Now you guys have a structured strategy or a structured plan on how to do this. So it's like, okay, dang, that's usually her bedtime, whatever, like that, or this, that, and third. You change the routine, and it's like, oh, you want to go for a walk with mommy today? It's like, yay! Like, implement that into your routine. Implement that for y'all bonding. Like, now that's something you guys do on a daily, and then, especially, too, kids will hold you accountable. They're like, oh, mom, you're not going for a walk today? And it's like, dang, you're not going for a walk for real? Like, get your ass up. Get your big back up. Okay, those things like that is what truly sets that example for them, especially when you're eating healthy. You know, like, kids learn behavior. If you're not eating broccoli, like, you telling them to eat broccoli, but I haven't seen the broccoli on your plate. Put that broccoli on your plate, girl. Be that example you want them to be. You know, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. You know, like Aaliyah's face would say, do as I say, don't do as I do. But for kids, do as you say and be that example. You know, practice what you preach. You say you want them to eat broccoli? Well, put that broccoli on your plate too. I want to see you eat it. You're not going to eat it? No, I'm not going to eat it either. Whenever I'm giving my daughter broccoli, I always pick one out her plate and I eat it. And then she'll eventually eat it too. She started eating cauliflower. I ain't never liked cauliflower, so I got to show her that I eat that too. One thing I've always realized as well is being a well cared for mom makes me a better mom. So if my mental health is good, my physical health is good, I'm eating healthy, I'm being productive, I'm organized, I'm a better mom. I'm able to deliver 100%. She's able to get full Nathalie, you know, but like if I'm not getting the sleep, I'm unorganized, I'm not working out, I'm eating unhealthy, I'm drinking too much wine. She starts to see that and it starts to reflect in our actions. You don't want that. Like, be a good example for your kids. That's just my opinion. It's hard. Don't get me wrong now. That shit is hard. It is hard. I'm with you. It's hard, but you have so many times to put it to the side when you realize, like, dang, like, I need to get my shit together. And also I realized too, being a well cared for mom, I've realized that I'm more patient and I'm more creative. I enjoy motherhood a lot more. Like, whenever my daughter brings me a book, whatever I'm doing, I sit on the floor and I read it to her. Like, when I'm upstairs, and I'm like, usually upstairs is where she do her Zoomies. Like, girl, she loves being upstairs. When I'm doing laundry, if I'm cleaning my room or cleaning her room, she'll come and like pull on my pants or my skirt, and she'll be like, she'll give me a book. Sit your ass down and read that book to your kid. You know, like, whatever you're doing is not that important. And that's what I realized when I started putting myself first and taking care of myself, because now I'm more patient, I'm more creative, I'm more willing to listen when she comes to me with something. I always take one of those books, and whenever I'm tucking her into bed, I'm more patient and I'm able to read her a book for bedtime. You know, that's something where, like, I kind of fell off of that. I was doing that when she was an infant. I was doing that in early toddler stage, even though she's only 17 months right now, but I kind of stopped for a couple months. But now that I'm working out again, I'm eating a little bit more healthier, I'm putting the wine to the side now on the weekdays, I have more patience to read to her. But it's not always about being a mom. It's all about being me and remembering to nurture myself outside of motherhood. That includes pursuing my hobbies. Again, I've told you guys multiple times, I'm a photographer. I love taking pictures. So like, whenever I do go to work and I have a break, taking my camera with me to work, taking pictures, doing street photography and stuff like that, which I've never done, but like now I'm like, dang, I could do that on like my 10-15 minute break or whatever. Catching up with my friends. Sometimes I never have time to, quite honestly, sometimes I prefer, I'm not saying that I don't want to hang out with my friends, but I prefer to be home. If any of my friends want to come over to the house, they know they're always welcome. But yeah, making time for my friends. And when I do catch up with my friends, it does make me feel alive and fulfilled, and I feel good. Like I had a girl talk. Like, we all need girl talk. No matter how much shit we talk, we need that girl talk. And sometimes I don't have time for my friends, but I always make time for my sisters. And when we catch up, we have a good time. Also, let's not forget about our partners. When we take care of ourselves, we want to do more with our partners. And I can't be there for my husband if I'm not there for myself. So when I take care of myself, it makes our relationship stronger. So I show up more for our date nights. Like, I put more emphasis on my clothing, I put more emphasis on my makeup, put more emphasis on my hair. Like, we can do date nights twice, at least try to do it twice a month. So like, I'm like, okay, I know this date is approaching, so I go shopping, like, ooh, what outfit do I want to, like, what's the theme for this date night? So things like that. Those intimate talks after, like, I put my daughter to bed, or again, taking time to create these date nights, I feel like it helped us connect in such a way. Like, I love deep talks, I love intimate talks, like those things, like you get to connect with your partner in another way, especially because you're changing. You're not the same person you guys were when you first met. It's like you're getting to know your partner on a different level, and I think that is so important when it comes to, you're just not worrying about just being co-parents. Like, when you guys are good, the kids are good, you know, and never just neglect your relationship. And I know sometimes it's hard, but you guys are one now, and you want to be able to move as one, because when your kids see you moving as one and you're happy, the household is happy. That's why I feel like self-care is so essential for moms. You guys let me know what you guys think. I want to hear from you. What does self-care look like in your life? How do you balance being a mom and being your own person? So feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.